Oso.
Hi, Chef.
How are you today?
Hi. Could you introduce yourself and the cuisine
Okay.
itself? Yeah.
You don't mind that I introduce Stefan Coleoni, which is my partner and is in charge of the floor of the restaurant. Also myself, I'm a simple cook. I'm the cook, he's the waiter. So we split the job in two.
Okay, you have a really pretty space. Maybe we can take a look inside.
Sure, please welcome in our restaurant. There you go. So this we have the main entrance, which on your right we put the wine cellar. So mainly the 80% Italian, 20% French, a little bit here and there around the world. Prego. So on this side we having the my room, which is the cheese room. So all the cheese are strictly Italian. They're coming from all from Italy. We're receiving almost every day. Actually, the burrata cheese, the fresh one, is every day. The others almost every day, 2-3 days, next more. And then we have as well our honey. We have our own hive in Italy. So and we let it drop slowly, and we serve with the cheese.
So this one you serve with the dessert, right?
Okay, with this we serve with the cheese. With the dessert, we done the honeycomb ice cream, which is phenomenal. Really phenomenal. I need to stop because I need to stop. And then here we have all our cheese, everything we prepare here. We import everything from Italy.
Could you introduce to us some of the
And this is the cute part we're trying to do. So this is a cherry cask. It was inside whiskey, Yamazaki whiskey. And then we take out, we drink the whiskey. And then we put inside balsamic. I want to try to make a balsamic vintage with whiskey flavor. So we see you in a few months' time what is the result. So this is everything is in the head. Need to develop. And then we have some very cute cheese. Example, this one is very look like a cake. He's a crazy guy, and they do the harvest 2 months ago. And the first pressure of the wine, we just put around the blue cheese with white berry on top. And it's very good. It's sweet, a little blue. Wow, it's phenomenal, crazily phenomenal. And so many small producers anyway. And then from this, and the beautiful one is this one. This is our baby since a long time. This is a sheep 6 months old with black truffle. The gentleman is 81 years old in Umbria, and we do especially for us for the past ever time. And then the cheese is not finished. This we go to this side. We have all the cheese exposed everywhere. So when you're in the restaurant, you see the cheese room, the wine, and then we're moving slowly to our biggest private room. So it's a big private room. So you are surrounded the other side. So you're having the wine, and you have some more cheese this side, the big pieces of cheese, and we can close the curtain. Please enjoy.
So how many people can we hold?
Oh, we can put up to 22 people. Comfortable 22, very nice, elegant. Enjoy life. This is what is supposed to be the restaurant. 2 hours of your time, we need you to just enjoy. And as you can see, the restaurant, what we done is a very personal restaurant. For the first time, me and Stefan, we done a really personal. So every details, everything you see has been decided. What we're gonna hang it, what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do this restaurant. It's really me and him only. So it's not really designer involved in latest trend. No, we said this is our house, it's our home. People when they step in, they must feel relaxed at home. We're taking care of them. I cook for them. He's serving them, and that's all. We want to enjoy life. Please, let's go around. Slowly go. So we are a little bit crazy about arts as well. So we have some arts on the wall, a little bit here and there. And this is our light face. Very beautiful face. So this is a Mauro Coda, very famous, Scotcho, and then we put a little bit of this very shiny green sofa. Everything has been in details, millimeter, or the customer, they must be very comfortable and sit for a long time. The key is you want to be comfortable, sit down for a long time. As well, the chair, this is designed by us as well. So we really done. And then we want a little bit more, okay, to tell you the truth, we're a little bit old. Yes, Stefan. You see, he's still ironing. Has been trained by the wife. You see? Ah, see? So he's the Iron Man. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the first Iron Man ever. So we really try to look at all the details, and we want to, since we are old, as I say, we want to change a little bit. I want to be a little bit more trendy because we are still in here. We are young and healthy. So we said, okay, let's open up the ceiling. Let's make it casual but classy at the same time. Cute people, they're still looking around everywhere. Now, you see?
The lighting.
Now, the lighting go down. It's not us, it's outside. Now we are gonna start raining soon. So you see the light going down. So this is we are real restaurant. Open the windows everywhere, facing the swimming pools. Ceiling is open up. We have the windows, you can see the sky. And of course, this is lunchtime. Dinner time, the mood is totally different, more romantic, a little bit more sophisticated. And then we have as well a night mood, which is totally different. We are out of the restaurant, we become crazy. This is what we want to do. Then I want to, we keep going, so I show you around. It looks big, but actually it's very big. Then we have the bar here, which is my domain. But later, I show you behind the scene. Prego. I want to highlight something very cute. Sorry, when I talk, you tell me when I need to stop. So here we found this painting. It was the first. It's 1904 until 1896, and this was the first magazine, fashion magazine, ladies. And the cute parts was this is the main page. The ladies in the dress on the first page. When you open the magazine at the time, you have the details how to sew yourself. This you can make yourself this one. So it's phenomenal. And then we become crazy about it and they say, okay, that's nice because this is a real one, more than 100 years ago. And I think this is the real things. Real mirror, all real. Basically, yeah, real.
It's really nice because they are not encouraging you to buy it, but actually you can make yourself.
You cannot find anymore. You really cannot find. So when I found a lot in my village, in Prato Sei, it's a very tiny village, and it was a very beautiful thermal area. And the rich people, long time ago, to go to my place, and then they're collecting this. Then I come there one day, and say, wow, and then how much is it? Then, pam. Too expensive. Then okay. So, gli puoi dire di andare via dal bar, Stefan? So, and then, voila, here this is our restaurant. And then let's go to behind the, we have another private room, cute as well. Sorry, we have 2 private rooms. This is put 80, this is very nice, I show you. So this one is a table in our previous restaurant. So they said the door is very big, and then there's a real chunky wood. They say, wow, and then older. And then we start to scrap, and we found, before it was painting red, wood, red, green, and white. So then we scrap, and then,
beautiful.
And Stefan said, oh, it's very nice, very solid, can be a good table. E voilà, we done the table.
So this is the door at Bukit Paso?
It was in Bukit Paso, yes. And then we have the Burano chandelier on top. The Burano chandelier. We are quite crazy about these things. Quite crazy. Prego, let's go to behind the bar. Just my domain. Prego. Just be careful with the steps. Voilà. So this we have the pneumatic, which keep the temperature of the wine. So your pour temperature is there. Simply perfect. Maintained properly. And then this. Here we are. Prego, come. Before to go this way, we go this way. We just received today the Amalfi lemon. Finally. So just received today. So fresh lemon from Amalfi, very beautiful. And what have we done here? We have our dry age fridges. We do, this is the meat. This we cure our own charcuterie, our cold cuts. And here we have the cold cuts which we maintain. The beauty of these fridges, the humidity is very nice. Perfect humidity, perfect ventilation, perfect temperature, and perfect filter to clean the air inside all the time. So it's the right way how to preserve. Of course, it's a show. When we saw, we said, wow, it's really beautiful. And then, okay, let's do something. And then here, what we do. I open the door for you. Yes, no reflection. See, all different dry ages. So basically, we do the come from America and the New Zealand grass fed. So we dry age 2 weeks in the fridge. So and wet age chill in a normal fridge. Then we dry age to make it more, reduce the moisture and more tender at the same time. And this grill we grill with oak wood from Italy. My brother cut it. And then we just grill the smoke with the wood, and it's really fantastic.
It's lunchtime.
Yes, we are lunchtime. And then in the cold cut, we have the cold cut, and I'm gonna do a small cold cut for you.
Yes, for lunch.
Yes, you must have a small
Everybody's
cold cut.
hungry, you know.
So we have sì, vabbè, come vuoi, un secondo però. So I want to show. So this we have a very cute cold cut. This is the crazy one. This is the lard, which is fat, wow, pure fat. And this for colonnata. Colonnata is in Tuscany, and when they do cut the marble, all the Leonardo da Vinci, all they do the statue. The beauty of things is they do a sort of bath. Then they put all the lard there with the spices, which we don't know, but they put juniper, rosemary, they put all the old spices. Then they put one on top of each other, salt of course. They close it up, they leave it there for 6 months. And heaven. And it's not really fatty. Look at me.
Oh, yes.
Voilà. So, and this is my manual Ferrari. You see? Here we have this how the thickness we want. Yeah, you can come this side. Please come. See this side. Slowly, you see? Voila.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course, I cannot put the finger inside. It will be a little bit. Voila. See? Fantastic. Look at that. You can see through.
Perfect thickness.
Perfect. Then what this one you put in your mouth, already the flavor is everywhere. It's really fantastic.
You can smell it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And then, yeah. You start your lunch or dinner with this.
Perfect.
We're gonna start with this. And then we have some other crazy things. I like this people. Some people they're really, this is speck. This is smoke. Speck. Behind out of it. They smoke the entire piece, they put pepper around. Very nice. Really very nice.
Can I have some, please?
You told me you're in diet, isn't it? Okay, I can do one, but I need to authorization first. Why you want to have one all the time? The same. Give me a jar. Voila. See? Same thing. Voila. Look at that, beautiful. So the beauty of this machine is a manual, so we have no pressure by human, so it's a mechanical and really millimeter. Why are we using this beside the beauty itself and the historical part is because when you cut so tiny, equally, and you put in your mouth, immediately the temperature of your mouth, it makes melt the fat, and then the flavor, they're already there. That's why important is how to cut. First of all, the product must be good. Secondly, how to cut, and third, how you preserve in the right fridge. And then immediately you just eat straight away on the spot. It's fantastic, really fantastic, I tell you. And then I'm gonna give you, let's have a little bit of some salami.
Salami from where? Where do you get this from?
All Italian, all Italy. So see, we need to take out the skin part. Voila. And then you just simply cut. The salami must be a little bit thicker
Why is that?
because they have more fat. And then they put pepper, they put spices inside. So when you start with this one very delicate, a little bit smoky, then you reach with the salami, and then it's the real apotheosis. Really, wow. Then you need a glass of wine.
So you should end with the salami in a way. Or your
I think it's one of you must finish because it is the most spicy in the oven. Then it doesn't overlap in the other flavor. So it's always gradual. So you start from the mild, going. Then you drink one too, and then we go with the next. So this is excitement. Of course, people don't, when they eat it, don't think about it. So we think for them. So we tell them, oh, you start from here, you go into there, and then I think it's the right experience. Although they don't realize that, but we know that. Yes, we have it too. Then I want to do a trial with you. I want to do a smoke. Okay, we do it here. It's much easier. I want to do with you a smoke dry aged beef tenderloin. I think it will be very interesting.
Which one are you using? The tenderloin?
Oh, tenderloin, this one is from Australia. It's organic tenderloin. And the flavor of the meat itself is already fantastic. Basically, it's a thick carpaccio, basically. So what they're gonna do, I just simply cut thick. And because it's a tender of it, very raw. So it's a carpaccio.
What is this stone?
Sorry?
What is this?
Oh, it's a granite. It's a granite stone. So normally I put everything in the oven. I cook on top of the granite. This is for our next time we discuss together. But this is all.
Secret.
No, it's not secret. Then the most important is pepper.
Season with pepper. Okay.
I put a little bit of salt. The salt is always very important. It's not too much.
So this is raw or dry
It's
aged.
raw, dry aged cube. And then put a little bit of cumin. Then what we do is very simple.
Is it going to be on fire?
We are always on fire anyway. So I just put like that. This is
What is this?
cherry wood chips.
Cherry wood chips.
Yes. So this to give a little bit of extra flavor to the beef, you know, because it's very good. But just to give an extra flavor, then I simply smoke. Then I just do like that. I smoke live.
Ooh.
So I just smoke live. Voila. And we leave it like that.
How long do you need to wait for the flavor to sink in?
It's in really few minutes, not really much, because it is very subtle flavor. You see, we start to smoking. You see, they become already frosted. Evening time is much nicer. So I close it.
Oh, this is how you close it with.
Yes, I need to close. And then the beauty of this, we do this at the back. The beauty of this is because the flavor of the light smoke, the cherry wood is really elegant. It's a perfume actually. It's really a perfume. And then we're gonna start to do the cocktails as well. I want to do the cocktail with this. Fantastic.
So when you lift up this, the smoke will actually come out and the customer can smell it?
Then I just put a little bit of olive oil and you just eat on the stove. Very, very simple. That's what.
How long does the smoking take?
Few minutes only, really few minutes. Because more you keep, more it becomes stronger. So I don't want to be that strong. Okay? So you see when you just do like that, the smoke.
You can see a bit of the smoke coming out from there.
And then you put just a simple olive oil
When you serve?
and we serve. That's all. You're eating very simply. And this is a carpaccio, basically, it's a thick carpaccio. And in fact, the original carpaccio, when it has been invented in Venice, was like that. So it was a lady of a special restriction of food. What did she done? They asked, I want something, and the gentleman took a beef tenderloin like that, and he just cut in front of her, and he put a little bit of lemon oil. At the time, you have a celery puree, and he just put celery puree, and it becomes so famous. And the gentleman was Mr. Harris. So not too bad in Venice, eh?
It's great.
So they do it the same way, maybe a little bit more on the details too and so on.
So chef, what can we expect from OSO? You know, when customers come, what kind of dining experience could they expect?
Okay, dining is not only the dish itself, it's overall everything. The music, the ambience, the feeling, the people, the staff. Of course, the food is important, everything, the basic goods are there. But what we want to achieve and what we want, you come into our house. It's not a restaurant. You are our friend, you come in our house, we want to take care of you, and with the only guarantee we can give it to you, we do our best.
Thank you so
Not
much,
the best,
Chef.
but we do our best.
Yes. Thank you so much, Chef, for today.
Thank you very much.
So, thank you so much.
I want to please just welcome to our restaurant, and we're gonna put the real mood now. Now you're in OSO mood.